So, I went to McDonald's the other day.
All right, what did you get?
Well, you probably know this, but it's Monopoly season.
Oh, I know this.
So I bought a quarter pounder.
Yeah.
It didn't have any stickers on the outside, so I was a bit pissed off. But then I went and sat down, put the quarter pounder in my mouth, and it tasted a bit funny. I opened up the top of the bun, and there was a golden ticket inside it.
Yeah.
So I went up to the counter and I was like, "The fuck is this?" And they went, "Come with me, Mr. Jones." And I went, "How the fuck do you know my name?" So I then went into this, like, basically it was the break room for the staff.
Yeah.
And they said, put this on. And it was one of those, like, VR headsets, like Ready Player One. And they said, go on then, put that on. So I put it on. And then suddenly I was in a white room. And Ronald McDonald was... Yeah, and Ronald McDonald was there.
All right.
And then he held my hand and he says, "Come with me." We get in a boat. There's suddenly a boat in a stream for some reason.
What does Ronald McDonald talk like? Could you just give me an impression just to help me out a bit?
Well, he's quite old. It get kind of like it uncovers, but later in the story you'll realise why he's quite old. But his voice is like, "Hello, welcome to the Oasis."
He doesn't sound very American, does he? Okay.
No, I think he spent a few years. He's had like a sabbatical abroad in Manchester.
Right. Okay.
But then we got on this boat, and the boat was like going past these white rooms, and in the first room there was a cow being stroked. Just that was it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Ronald McDonald turned to me and he said, "You all right with that?" And I went,
Was you?
and I went, "Yeah."
Yeah, good.
And then we went to the second room, and there was a chicken dancing, and he went, "You all right with that?" I went, "Yeah." Third room, this got a bit weird, and I wasn't as sure about this room. It was just full of burger buns.
Right.
And he went, "You all right with that?" And I went, "Yeah." Not as cool as the first two rooms, admittedly.
Yeah, obviously.
And then the fourth room, there was a cow being milked, and coming out of its udders were McFlurries. And he went, "You all right with that?" And I went, "Yeah, I like a McFlurry."
Okay.
And the fifth room, now this one was really fucked up. I wasn't as sure about this. There was a rhino and it was crying tears of Coca-Cola.
Okay.
And he went, "You alright with that?" And I went, what type of rhino is it? And he went, "Don't worry, it's not one of the rare ones." And I went, yeah, I'm alright with that.
Okay.
Then we got off the boat and we went back into the plain white room. And he went, "Okay, it's time to complete the Ronald McDonald clause." And I went, "Fucking hell, what's the Ronald McDonald clause?" And he went, "Basically, you know the 1990s film The Santa Claus with Tim Allen?" Basically, you got to kill me because I've had enough of this shit. I don't want to be Ronald McDonald anymore. And I went, "Why? Being Ron's great." And he went, "Well, you'll love it then." So he and he was like telling me about how shit it was being Ronald McDonald. I went, "What's the issue?" He took off his red nose, and behind it was just like raw bone. And then he wiped off the makeup, and it turned out his like skin had like been burned from the face paint.
Okay.
And then he took off the wig, and he had no scalp. It was really fucked up. It kind of ruined my childhood for me.
Yeah.
And then he took off the gloves, and his skin, it's like basically just bones on his fingers. It was really horrible. And then he put a knife in my hand, and he was like, "Do it. Do the Ronald McDonald clause." And then like he put his hands around my hand that had the knife in, and he just made me stab him in the stomach loads. Anyway, like loads of blood came out, and then I was like, not really feeling this anymore. So I took my headset off. I was back in the break room, really fucked up though. I had a knife in my hand and loads of blood on my hand, and then I had a wig on as well, and that basically, Lee, I'm Ronald McDonald now.
Oh, bloody hell.
So yeah, it's been a pretty crazy week for old Ben Jones.
So you've Ronald McDonald. You've done the full Tim Allen.
Yeah, I did the Ronald McDonald clause, but like the Santa Claus, but this probably won't spin off to 2 more films.